We started off as close friends. Somehow you turned into my girlfriend.
Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. We are here today with our third Tea Talk episode. This is number 3. Hopefully y'all enjoying these videos. We done got a lot of good feedback. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Bronson and Jas channel to continue to see, more Tea Talks, vlogs, and videos. But today we have a new topic for our Tea Talk.
First, I'd like to say that we are sipping on some China green tips. Green tips tea, pretty much green tea. But yeah, the topic for today, I wanted to talk about like the power of like words and like just like words in general. And if you were like religious, it's a lot of like scriptures in the Bible about like the power of words. And also, it's a book called The Four Agreements. And it's a very good book. I recommend you go search it.
Yeah, I might read that again. I read that one.
Yeah, but it's something in there that says one of the 4 agreements is be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. But yeah, so I just feel like in general you just have to be impeccable with your word and make sure like what you're saying, just in all aspects, is positivity or what you want in your life or in somebody else's life or want somebody else to feel.
Yeah, I was just watching like or listening. I can't remember if it was. I think it was like a podcast with Joel Osteen, and he was just saying like pretty much about you prophesizing and stuff. The word, how powerful your words is, and when you talk and when you say certain things, you speaking that into existence. Even if something bad do happen, like a bad health report or a bad diagnosis, like
you can still have like a positive mindset.
Right.
And still have to be conscious of what you're saying and what you're bringing upon yourself.
Exactly. So I definitely feel like that work. I feel like it's kind of like manifestation. I feel like even me living here in California, originally being from Michigan, like I feel like I spoke that into existence for myself. And like when you speak words and say certain things, like your actions, you start to move in that direction.
Right.
And it's hard sometimes, but you gotta try and be, I even try to remind myself to be conscious of like what I'm complaining about, or just the words that, even if you think certain stuff, but to speak it out loud is really like bringing life to what you're saying.
Right. And also it can go for anything, like what you say to other people, like you don't know what people are going through, you don't know people's self-esteem and stuff like that. So that's one thing about me, I joke a lot and stuff. Over the years I realized I had to be more conscious of things I say, like the jokes I say. People might take things differently than what I wanted them to take or what I meant. So really,
you might like internalize it
right
more than
I can just be joking and call you fat or something, not even fat, or something in the lines of just anything, and it really might be something you're insecure about, something that's been on your mind, on your conscience, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So really just things like that, and just speaking on positivity. People have said things to me, giving me like words of encouragement, told me, about like football, like you're gonna get a call, or it's gonna work out in your favor. Something as small as that, like really meant a lot to me. Really brought ease to my stress and just my mindset in general. So you never know. One small sentence can really like influence someone.
Yeah, like I was using like somebody like as a reference and stuff for like work, and they was asking me, and they had they told me that they had like completed my reference or whatever. Then they was like, yeah, let me know like when you get the job or whatever. It wasn't even like a good luck or hope you get it. It was like, let me know when you get it, like
something as small as that can like make you feel like good inside.
And even if you don't get it, it's just like a positive outlook, and that wasn't meant for you, versus like just being hopeful or just wishing it. Not that it give you more control, but it just like, I don't know, it make you feel like you have a little bit
and
more power.
And I think that we should try to surround ourselves by people who are using like words for the good, you know, words that make you feel better, words that motivate you, you feel me? So if somebody, they words not doing that for you, they probably not really good to be around or good to have in your life, really, you know?
Yeah. And sometimes I feel like it's just trained thinking, and like, I don't know, some people are just more optimistic, some people are more pessimistic, and it could just be through training or what they heard through their life or what people tell them. But you know, it's good to lead by example. Ooh.
I feel like that made it darker, huh? We got this curtain,
but yeah, like I said, you know, lead by example to, you know, be like an example to other people and be like, dang, like Jasmine think like that, like she think that optimistic, like that's gonna really happen for me, like I need to think like that for myself, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'll watch another TED talk, I'll leave the link below, I forgot the name of the woman, but she was pretty much saying like, the stuff that we think about ourselves in our head, if somebody else thought that about us, we wouldn't even be friends with them. Like sometimes we think like bad about ourselves so much, like more than anything. Like we wouldn't even allow somebody else to think that about us. So don't think about yourself in that type of light either.
I think I said it in the past, but like sometimes like if you like in a bad mood or something, if you like just think about like what am I thinking about right now that got me like in this mood? Yeah, and it's probably something like negative or something, you know, that, you know.
Yeah.
So sometimes try not to think it out, or try to think of something more positive, or just a different type of outlook on the situation in general, you know. And another thing about words just having power, like even like in relationships, whether it's, you know, your significant other, friends, family, you know, like a lot of times when you get in like arguments and stuff, you say things that are anger.
Yeah.
But like they said, like words are like toothpaste, and the toothpaste tube, like once they come out, like you can't put them back in, you know.
Yeah, and you don't know how, like you said, that's gonna stick with somebody, and they gonna remember that, and now that's changing how they act towards you, you know. And they can't, not that they can't help it, but they can, you know. But it's important just to be, you know, slow to speak, be quick to listen, you know. And I feel like that's something I definitely work on, because if I get angry, then it's just like everything out the window. But it's important to have that self-control and just kind of monitor, you know. Really. Even though you might not even really feel like that, and they might even know that you don't really feel like that, but don't but don't let yourself get that mad.
It's just about, like I said, like just about being impeccable, you know, with your word in all circumstances, under all situations, you know, whether you're happy or sad or angry, you know. And like I said, I just feel like it's very important. So really, like I said, you can motivate somebody, you can hurt somebody, you can, like Jasmine can come home from work and she could be having a bad day from work, and I could say something as simple as,
"Ugh, your hair."
Yeah, your hair looking, you know, and that could really just take her off the top, and she might take everything out on me just from one thing I said. So I have to be more conscious of what I say and try to fill the situation out. But she has to be, at the same time, more conscious of, like, you know, like how you're feeling in overall, you know, like somebody's word can just take you off the top, but it really was other words, other stuff throughout the day or throughout your week or something that's really been building on, you know. So then somebody said one thing, so then like you like just take off on them, you know. So really just
everybody going through stuff, especially now, like it's a pandemic and you just don't know who lost somebody, who hurting, how they thinking, what's in their mind, you know, about their finances, their job. I feel like everybody is impacted or affected in some type of way. And I think it's just important to be conscious of that, because people could smile and come to work and be happy, but you just don't know what people dealing with at home or what's gonna break them. You could be the person to uplift them and keep them from breaking, or saying something nice or a compliment. You know what I mean?
And even something like as simple as like we always see somebody, you know, it's just you say like, "How are you?" You know, but like really ask somebody, like a friend, a family member, like really ask them like, "How are you?" You know, like those words can have more power if you make them have power. Like you really want to know like how they doing, you know, like that they mental and just or anything that's going on with them. Like really just ask them like how are you? And and really just sit down and just make sure everybody okay, you know, because a lot of people, you know.
I have a friend, like every time I talk to her, she asks me like that too, like, how are you? Like, how you been? Everything good with this and that? Like,
yeah. So that's definitely good to do. And about words, keeping your word, you feel me? Like being a man of your word, a woman of your word, you know, having, you know, when you say you're gonna do something, do it, you know, being punctual and just, you know, living up to, you know what I mean? Like whatever you say, just do it. All you got is your word at the end of the day. You feel me? Like once people don't even like believe your word, don't even trust you, or what you say is valid, like you look at that as a joke, really, or you know, not respect it as much as you want to be respected, you know. And it takes, you know, being, you know, impeccable with your word, having integrity, keeping your word when you say you're gonna do stuff, you know, just anything really. So I think this week, you know, we should all try to focus on, you know, being impeccable with our word.
Yeah, that's something good to keep conscious on your mind, you know, throughout the week, and
try not to
try to be intentional about doing it.
Try not to speak negativity on yourself. Try not to speak negativity on others. Try not to speak bad things on yourself. That's one more thing I want to talk about. Like people like kind of like speak or like wish bad things on themselves. Like everything could be going good and stuff, and like you just be thinking like, man, I know something about to happen, or I can just feel it like something bad gonna happen, you know. But like Les Brown, he said like good things are supposed to happen to you. So like we should have that positive mindset, like good things are supposed to happen to me. So I'm speaking about positivity, just continuing to happen, and not thinking like, man, I know something bad will happen, you know, like.
And it's like you're gonna view life through that lens, like you're gonna start seeing the positive stuff that your spouse do or that this do, or instead of looking like at the negative, you might, something that might have not even been that negative, you might be like, see, I know something was gonna happen, like he said this or something, like, or you could look at like the positive, like, oh, like she happy, like she said this, like she in a good mood, like it's a good day.
Right. So really just try to take, you know, like try to take the positive from everything. Like words can be misunderstood, they can be misinterpreted and stuff. Like try to give somebody the benefit of the doubt first before you like snap on them or like think negatively on them. You know, maybe they didn't mean what they, you know what I mean? Like they can say something, you get offended by it, but maybe they wasn't even trying to offend you. Because sometimes it's not what you say, you know, it's how you say it too.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure you say it right. Try to get your message, you know, get your message across. You feel me? I can say like, how are you? To you, I can say, how are you? But I can have a different message every time. I can say like, I want my message to be anger. I want it to be happy. I want it to be sad. I want you to be intimidated. But I'm saying the same words, you feel me? So really try to get the correct message across when you are saying something to somebody with no misunderstandings. So I think a lot of times we just misunderstand each other, you know?
Yeah.
So just try to understand people really. But yeah, Jazz gotta go, so we about to end this tea talk. You know, hope you guys got something from it. Hope you guys this week and forever be impeccable with your word. Keep that in mind when you speaking to anybody, speaking to yourself. You know, just be impeccable with your word, really.
You know, manifest good things and speak positive things about you, about others, and about yourself. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this tea talk. We will continue to do these every week. I enjoy doing tea talk. So if you like this and got something from it, please give us a thumbs up, like this video.
And we will also be having like guests on the, you know, come on, talk, you know. So maybe one of y'all would like to, you know, come talk to us, come talk with us, let us know. Comment section
or something.
Yeah, we gonna work it out. Like she said, yeah, man, make sure y'all like this, you know, give us a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, a share, a comment, a kiss my butt, anything, you know. we appreciate anything, you feel me? And we just we hope y'all got something from us talking. Hope y'all have a great week, a productive week. Yeah.
Oh, now we got good lighting.
Well, we're gonna start over actually.
All right, thank y'all for watching, and we will see y'all in our next video.